Brightside Crossing by Alan E. Norse. James Barron was not pleased to hear that he had a visitor when he reached the Red Lion that evening. He had no stomach for mysteries, vast or trifling, and there were pressing things to think about at this time. Yet the doorman had flagged him as he came in from the street. "1,000 pardons, Mr. Barton. The gentleman would leave no name. He said you'd want to see him. He will be back by 8. Now Barron drummed his fingers on the tabletop, staring about the quiet lounge. Street trade was discouraged at the Red Lion, gently but persuasively. The patrons were few in number. Across to the right was a group that Barron knew vaguely. Andean climbers, or at least 2 of them were. Over near the door he recognised old Balmer, who had mapped the first passage to the core of Vulcan crater on Venus. Barron then returned his smile with a nod. Then he settled back and waited impatiently for the intruder who demanded his time without justifying it. Presently a small grizzled man crossed the room and sat down at Barron's table. He was short and wiry. His face held no key to his age. He might have been 30 or 1,000, but he looked weary and immensely ugly. His cheeks and forehead were twisted and brown with scars that were still healing. The stranger said, "I'm glad you waited. I've heard you're planning to attempt the Brightside." Barron stared at the man for a moment. "I see you can read telecasts," he said coldly. "The news was correct. We're going to make a Brightside crossing." "At Perihelion?" "Of course. When else?" The grizzled man searched Barron's face slowly for a moment without expression. Then he said slowly, "No, I'm afraid you're not going to make the crossing." "Say, who are you, if you don't mind?" Barron demanded. "My name is Claney," said the stranger. There was silence, then, "Claney? Peter Claney?" "That's right." Barron's eyes were wide with excitement, all trace of anger gone. "Great balls of fire, man! Where have you been hiding? We've been trying to contact you for months." "I know. I was hoping you'd quit looking and chuck the whole idea." "Quit looking?" Barron bent forward over the table. "My friend, we've given up hope, but we've never quit looking.